to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
He's take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
On 1st down, Barkley pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Penny. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Gano for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
The game at 42-all. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Jackson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
He's Brown on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 23 yards the pickup there.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw again is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Lorenzo Carter gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
4th down.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson steps away. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That good for 19 and a 1st down. This is Barkley. Bust through the tackle. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Touchdown. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.